Insane AI news just dropped, and I need to tell you about it right now. Elon Musk just leaked details about Grok 5, and he says it will be crushingly good. Plus, 3 Chinese AI companies just released super agents that are destroying Google, ChatGPT, and PowerPoint. One creates Hollywood-level audio in seconds, another builds entire presentations in 60 seconds, and the third just won 30 out of 31 language pairs against every major translator. This could change everything. Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of SEO agency Goldie Agency. Whilst he's helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here to help you get the latest AI updates. Let me start with the biggest news. Elon Musk just dropped a bomb about Grok 5. He says it will be crushingly good. It might be every AI out there, and it could come out this year. But there is a catch you need to know about. This could change everything. I want to be completely transparent with you. This is all speculation based on what Musk posted on social media, but what Musk said will still blow your mind. Elon Musk posted on X. He said Grok 5 will be out before the end of this year, and get this, he called it crushingly good. Now, crushingly good is not normal AI talk. When Musk uses words like that, he means business. He is basically saying Grok 5 will destroy the competition. But wait, there is more. Musk also claims that Grok 4, which came out in July, is already beating GPT-5. Yes, you heard that right. He says Grok 4 Heavy is smarter than OpenAI's latest model. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this just Elon being Elon? Maybe. These are all unverified claims and rumors. But let me tell you what I found when I dug deeper into the available information. The numbers that are publicly available suggest some interesting things. Grok 4 is showing up on AI benchmark leaderboards. There are claims it is beating GPT-5 on something called ARC-AGI-2. This measures how well AI can reason and think. But remember, all of this is based on limited public data and company claims. And if Grok 4 is already this good, what does that mean for Grok 5? Here is where it gets crazy. Some experts think Grok 5 could be the first real step toward AGI. That stands for Artificial General Intelligence. This is AI that can do anything humans can do, maybe even better. Now, before you get too excited, I need to tell you about Elon time. Musk has a history of being optimistic with dates. Remember when he said Tesla would have full self-driving, or when SpaceX was supposed to go to Mars? But here is the difference. Grok is moving fast, really fast. Grok 3 came out in February 2025. Grok 4 came out in July. That is only 5 months apart. Most AI companies take years between major releases. Speaking of using AI in your business, I want to tell you about my AI Profit Boardroom. This is the best place to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation. We currently have over 1,000 members who are already seeing massive results. These people are using AI to automate their marketing, improve their sales processes, and cut their costs, and the results speak for themselves. So, what is making Grok so fast? 2 things. First, xAI has the world's largest supercomputer. It has over 200,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs. That is insane computing power. Second, they are using real-time data from X, formerly Twitter. Every tweet, every interaction, every trend is feeding into Grok. That gives it an edge other AI models don't have. But there is something else that makes Grok special. Integration. Musk is not just building an AI chatbot. He is building an AI ecosystem. Tesla cars will have Grok. X already has Grok. SpaceX might use Grok. This is bigger than just chat. Early code in Tesla's latest software update shows Grok vehicle handshake protocols. That means your car will talk to Grok. Imagine asking your car questions and getting real-time answers powered by the internet. Now, what can we expect from Grok 5? Based on what I found, here are the big features. Multimodal reasoning. That means it can understand text, images, videos, and audio all at once. Current AI is good at one thing. Grok 5 might be great at everything. Better coding help. Grok 4 already has coding features. Grok 5 might have a built-in code editor. That means it can write, edit, and debug code directly. Faster responses. The new models are supposed to be much faster than anything else out there. And here is the big one. Musk hinted that Grok might start inventing new technology by 2026. He said it could contribute to breakthroughs in physics, but let me be real with you. There are some concerns too. Grok has had issues before. Earlier versions said some pretty wild things. They had to fix the code because it was giving offensive answers. The team says they fixed it, but it shows these systems are not perfect. But here is what makes this interesting. While other companies keep their best models locked up, Musk is going the opposite direction. xAI just open-sourced Grok 2.5. That means anyone can use it and improve it. Musk said Grok 3 will be open sourced in 6 months. If that happens, it will be the most advanced open AI model ever released. This creates a massive opportunity for developers and businesses. Instead of paying monthly fees to use closed AI systems, you could run your own version of Grok. Now, let me tell you why this matters for your business. AI is moving from nice to have to must have. Companies that don't adapt will get left behind. If Grok 5 delivers on its promises, it could change how we work, better writing, better coding, better analysis, better everything. But you don't need to wait for Grok 5 to start using AI in your business. Right now, most businesses are still figuring out how to use current AI tools. While they are catching up, early adopters are already thinking about the next wave. If you want to stay ahead, you need to start experimenting now. Don't wait for Grok 5, start with what we have today. And speaking of staying ahead, we have an SOP and process inside the AI Money Lab that shows you exactly how to implement these tools. The link is in the comments and description, along with over 100 different use cases you can start using today. You see, while everyone else is waiting for the next big thing, smart business owners are already using AI to get ahead. They are automating tasks, improving their content, and finding new ways to serve their customers. The AI Money Lab has 19,000 members who are doing exactly that. They get daily tutorials, step-by-step guides, and access to the latest AI tools before everyone else. But back to Grok 5, when will it actually come out? Musk says before the end of 2025. But remember, this is Elon time. It could be December 31st, it could be early 2026. Nobody knows for sure. What we do know is that XAI is moving fast. They have the money, the technology, and the motivation to beat everyone else. They raised $5 billion in July 2025. That money is going straight into development. They are hiring the best AI researchers in the world, and they have something other companies don't have: access to real-time data from hundreds of millions of users. But here's my prediction. Even if Grok 5 doesn't come out this year, something big is coming. The AI industry is moving so fast that breakthrough announcements happen every week. Whether it is Grok 5, GPT-6, or something else entirely, 2025 and 2026 will be the years AI becomes truly powerful. The question is not if AI will change everything. The question is, will you be ready when it does? The AI race is not just about who has the best chatbot. It is about who can build the infrastructure for the future. Musk understands this. That is why he is not just building AI, he is building the entire ecosystem around it. Tesla gives him access to transportation data, X gives him access to social media data, Starlink gives him access to global internet, SpaceX gives him access to space data. When you combine all of that with the most powerful AI supercomputer in the world, you get something nobody else has. This is why Grok could be different. It is not just trained on text from the internet, it is trained on real-world data from multiple sources. But here's the thing that really matters. None of this matters if you are not taking action. You can watch every AI announcement, you can read every research paper, you can follow every expert on social media, but if you are not actually using AI in your business, you are falling behind. The companies that will win in the AI era are not the ones with the best technology. They are the ones that implement and iterate the fastest. While your competitors are waiting for perfect AI tools, you should be using good enough AI tools to get better results. That is the real opportunity. Not waiting for Grok 5, but using what we have right now to build competitive advantages. Hunyuan-MT 7B. New Chinese AI destroys ChatGPT, and it's free. This new Chinese AI just crushed ChatGPT and every other translator. At WMT 2025, the biggest academic translation competition, this model won first place in 30 out of 31 language pairs. And the crazy part, it's completely free and open source. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how this tiny 7 billion parameter model is beating systems 10 times bigger. Plus, how you can use it right now to save thousands on translation costs. This could change everything. So here's what just happened. A Chinese company called Tencent released Hunyuan-MT 7B. And this thing is absolutely crushing every translator out there, including ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini. Let me show you the numbers. At WMT 2025, this model won 30 out of 31 language pairs. But here's where it gets crazy. This model only has 7 billion parameters. GPT 4.1 has way more. Claude Sonnet 4 is massive. Gemini 2.5 Pro is huge. And yet, this little Chinese model is beating all of them. The results are insane. On the Flores 200 benchmark, it delivered results on par with closed-source systems like GPT 4.1. And the best part, it's completely free, open source. You can download it right now and start using it. Now you might be thinking, Julian, this sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? Well, let me break down exactly what this thing can do. First, it speaks 33 languages fluently. That includes the big ones like English, Chinese, Japanese, Spanish, French, and German. But it also handles smaller languages that other translators struggle with. Things like Estonian, Marathi, Icelandic, Czech, and even minority Chinese languages like Kazakh, Uyghur, Mongolian, and Tibetan. Most AI translators are terrible with these smaller languages. They either don't support them at all, or the quality is so bad it's useless. Now, if you want to get started with this technology and scale your business with AI, you need to be part of the right community. That's exactly what we cover in the AI Profit Boardroom. It's the best place to scale your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation. We currently have over 1,000 members who are all working together to leverage AI for business growth. Inside the boardroom, you'll get step-by-step guides for implementing tools like Hunyuan-MT 7B. You'll see real case studies from members who are already using AI translation to expand globally. And you'll get access to our private community where you can ask questions and get help from other entrepreneurs who are on the same journey. Let me give you some real examples from their testing. When someone posted 不知道小红书在国外疯魔了 on Chinese social media, Google Translate said, everyone knows that sweet potatoes are popular abroad, but Hunyuan correctly understood that Xiaohongshu means Red Note, the social media platform, so it translated it as, everyone knows that Red Note has become incredibly popular abroad. That's a huge difference. Google gave you a literal translation about sweet potatoes. Hunyuan understood the cultural context and gave you the real meaning. Here's another one. When someone said, you are killing me in English slang, Google translated it literally as ni yao sha si wola, which means you're going to kill me. But Hunyuan understood this was expressing amusement and translated it as ni zhen yao bao xiao si le, which means you're making me laugh so hard. Again, Google missed the context completely. Hunyuan nailed it. And for technical content, the difference is even more dramatic. Medical terms, legal language, specialized terminology. Hunyuan consistently gets it right where other systems fail. Now think about what this means for your business. Translation is really expensive. Professional human translators charge 10 cents to 30 cents per word. For a 1,000-word document, that's $100 to $300. And that's just for one language pair. If you need to translate into 10 languages, you're looking at $1,000 to $3,000 per document. With Hunyuan, your only cost is the hardware to run it. And since it's so efficient, that cost is minimal. We're talking about maybe $50 per month for a decent cloud server that can handle thousands of translations. The time savings are huge too. Human translators can take days or weeks to complete projects. Even professional translation services have turnaround times of 24 to 48 hours for rush jobs. With Hunyuan, translations are instant. Upload your text, get your translation in seconds, no waiting, no delays, no bottlenecks. But here's what I find most interesting. Google, Microsoft, OpenAI, Anthropic, all of them got beaten by a Chinese model that's smaller and more efficient than their systems. This is part of a bigger trend we're seeing. Chinese AI companies are not just catching up, they're pulling ahead in specific areas. We saw this with DeepSeek's reasoning models. We're seeing it with Quen's multimodal models, and now we're seeing it with Hunyuan's translation models. The competitive landscape is shifting fast. American companies can't just assume they'll always be ahead. Innovation is happening everywhere, and sometimes the best solutions come from unexpected places. What's particularly impressive is Tencent's approach to open source. They didn't just release the model, they released the full training code, the technical reports, the evaluation data. That's rare in the AI world. Most companies keep their best models behind closed APIs. They might release smaller versions, but the good stuff stays proprietary. Tencent went the opposite direction. They're basically saying, here's our best work, take it, use it, improve it, share it with everyone. The technical details are impressive too. They use something called ensemble learning with their Chimera model. Basically, instead of just having one AI model make a translation, they have multiple models work on the same text. Then they combine all their outputs to create one super accurate translation. It's like having a team of expert translators all working on the same document, then having a master translator combine all their work into the perfect final version. That's why the quality is so much higher than other systems. And here's something most people don't realize. The training process for this model was incredible. They used 1.3 trillion tokens just for minority languages. That's an insane amount of data. For comparison, most models use maybe 10% of that for their entire training. They also used a 5-stage training process. They started with general text understanding, then moved to translation-specific training, then supervised learning with human feedback, then reinforcement learning, and finally something called weak to strong reinforcement learning. Most companies skip half of these steps because they're expensive and time-consuming, but Tencent went all out, and the results show. The model comes in two versions. First is Hunyuan-MT 7B, which is the standard translation model. Second is Hunyuan-MT Chimera 7B, which is the ensemble model I mentioned earlier. Both are free and open source. The standard model is perfect for most translation tasks. It's fast, accurate, and easy to use. The ensemble model is for when you need the absolute best quality possible. It takes a bit longer to run, but the results are incredible. They also provide quantized versions. These are compressed models that use less memory and run faster. Perfect if you're working with limited hardware. The setup process is straightforward. You can run it through Python using the Transformers library. Or you can use Docker if you prefer containerized deployments, or there are cloud-based options if you don't want to manage the infrastructure yourself. And the prompt system is simple. You just tell it what language to translate from and to, give it the text, and it handles everything else. No complex prompting required. New Kimi K2 AI agent destroys PowerPoint. There's a new AI tool called Kimi Slides that just dropped, and it's absolutely destroying PowerPoint. I'm talking about creating entire presentations in under 1 minute. Professional designs, perfect layouts, relevant images, everything done for you. While everyone else is still dragging text boxes around, this thing is building complete slide decks faster than you can even open PowerPoint. The craziest part, it's completely free right now. Most people don't even know it exists yet. But once you see what this can do, you'll never touch PowerPoint again. Today, I'm going to show you Kimi Slides. This thing just launched and it's absolutely insane. I'm talking about creating entire presentations in under 60 seconds. No more spending hours on PowerPoint. This AI agent does everything for you. It writes your content, finds your images, designs your slides, and it's completely free right now. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below with what presentations you want to create first. So what exactly is Kimi Slides? It's built by Moonshot AI, the same company behind Kimi K2. Now, Kimi K2 is their new trillion parameter model that's open source. This thing is massive. We're talking about an AI that can handle complex tasks, write code, and now create presentations that look like a professional designer made them. But here's where it gets interesting. Most AI presentation tools just take your text and slap it on boring templates. Kimi Slides is different. It uses what they call agentic slides. That means that AI acts like a real agent working for you. It doesn't just make slides. It thinks about your content. It searches for the perfect images. It designs layouts that actually make sense for your message. I tested this against PowerPoint, Google Slides, and even some of the other AI tools. The results weren't even close. PowerPoint gave me blank slides and basic templates. Google Slides offered slightly better templates, but still looked generic. Other AI tools created slides that screamed AI made this. But Kimi Slides, the output looked like I hired a premium design agency, consistent branding, professional imagery, perfect spacing, multiple layout types that work together. It was night and day. Let me show you how this actually works. You go to the Kimi website, you click on Kimi Plus, then you select PPT Assistant. Now here's where the magic happens. You can input your ideas 3 different ways. First, you can just type what you want. Let's say you need a presentation about AI in marketing, you type that in. The AI doesn't just create random slides. It researches the topic, it creates an outline that makes sense, it finds relevant images, it designs layouts that flow together. Second, you can upload documents. Got a Word doc, PDF, text file, upload it. The AI reads through everything and creates a presentation based on your actual content. No more copying and pasting. Third, you can give it a website URL. The AI will visit that site, extract the key information, and turn it into slides. I tested this with a competitor's website. In 30 seconds, I had a presentation breaking down their entire strategy. What really sets Kimi Slides apart is the design intelligence. Most tools give you basic templates that look like PowerPoint from 2010. Kimi Slides creates presentations with consistent themes, professional color schemes, high-quality images that match your content, multiple layout types on the same deck, 3-card designs, step-by-step processes, mixed image and text layouts. Everything flows together like a design team spent days on it. The smart image selection is another game changer. Instead of random stock photos, the AI finds images that actually support your message. For my SEO presentation, it used professional forest imagery that perfectly matched the organic growth theme. The images weren't just decorative, they reinforced the content, made the whole presentation feel cohesive and premium. But, and there's something else you need to know, the quality is insane. I created a presentation for a client pitch last week, used Kimi Slides. The client asked who designed it. They thought I hired a professional design agency. The presentation was so good, it actually helped us close a 6-figure deal. Here's what happened. I needed a presentation about SEO services for a potential client. In the old days, this would take me hours. Research competitors, find case studies, create graphs showing results, design slides that don't look terrible. With Kimi Slides, I typed SEO services presentation for agency, hit generate. 60 seconds later, I had 12 slides with a consistent green nature theme, professional forest imagery that actually matched the content, clean layouts showing authority link building, comprehensive site analysis, and organic growth advantage. The AI created different slide types, 3-card layouts, 4-step processes, mixed image, and text designs. Everything looked like it came from an expensive design agency. The spacing was perfect. The fonts were professional, the colors worked together. It even organized the content flow logically. The client was blown away. They said it was the most professional presentation they'd seen from any agency. The design quality made us look like a premium firm instead of a small agency. We closed the deal that same week. Most people are still using PowerPoint the same way they did 10 years ago. Opening blank slides, searching for templates, copying text from other documents, hunting for stock photos, spending hours on formatting. It's painful and slow, but smart entrepreneurs are already using AI to get ahead. I know a business owner who used Kimi Slides to create investor presentations, raised $2 million with a deck that took 30 minutes to create. Another entrepreneur used it for client proposals, increased their close rate by 40% because the presentations looked so professional. Think about it this way. If you normally spend 4 hours creating a presentation and now you can do it in 30 minutes, what's that time worth? If you charge $200 an hour for your services, you just saved yourself $700 worth of time on every single presentation. Multiply that by all the presentations you create in a year, sales pitches, client reports, training materials, team updates. The time savings add up to thousands of dollars in value. Now, here's where I want to mention something important. If you're serious about scaling your business with AI, you need to understand these tools are just the beginning. Kimi Slides is amazing for presentations, but there are hundreds of other AI tools that can automate different parts of your business. That's why I created the AI Money Lab. It's where I share all the latest AI tools, strategies, and automation techniques that are working right now. We have over 19,000 members who are using AI to save time, increase profits, and scale their businesses faster than ever before. Inside the AI Money Lab, you'll find step-by-step tutorials for over 100 different AI use cases, plus all the video notes from my content, plus access to a community of entrepreneurs who are actually implementing these tools successfully. The link is in the comments and description if you want to check it out. But back to Kimi Slides, let me give you some specific tips for getting the best results. First, be specific with your input. Instead of saying, make a presentation about marketing, say, create a presentation about social media marketing for small businesses in 2025. The more specific you are, the better the results. Second, use the document upload feature. If you have existing content, don't retype it. Upload your documents and let the AI extract the key points and turn them into slides. Third, experiment with different templates. Kimi Slides offers multiple design options. Try different styles to see which ones work best for your brand and audience. Fourth, take advantage of the editing features. After the AI creates your presentation, you can still make adjustments, change colors, update text, add your logo. The key is understanding this is a tool that amplifies your expertise. You still need to know your subject matter. But instead of spending hours on design and formatting, you can focus on the message and strategy. I've seen entrepreneurs use this to create better presentations in less time. Sales teams closing more deals because their pitches look more professional. Consultants impressing clients with high-quality deliverables. The competitive advantage is real. While your competitors are still struggling with PowerPoint, you can create professional presentations in minutes. While they're hiring expensive designers, you're using AI to get the same quality results instantly. This levels the playing field for small businesses and entrepreneurs. A one-person company can now create presentations that look as professional as what big corporations produce. That's powerful. My advice, start experimenting with these tools today. Don't wait for them to become mainstream. Get ahead of the curve while most people are still doing things the old way. Try Kimi Slides on different types of presentations. See how it handles your specific industry and content type. Learn what works best for your needs. Build this into your workflow now. I challenge you to create one presentation with Kimi Slides this week. Pick something you need anyway. A client pitch, a team update, a product overview. Time yourself. See how long it takes with Kimi Slides versus your normal process. Look at the quality difference. The entrepreneurs who embrace AI automation are going to dominate their industries, not because they're smarter or work harder, because they're using technology to amplify their capabilities while their competitors stick to outdated methods. Once you see how much time and effort AI can save on presentations, you'll start looking for other areas where automation can help. Tencent just released something called Hunyuan Video Foley. You know how all AI videos have been silent? Like, you get these amazing visuals, but they feel dead inside because there's no sound? Well, that problem just got solved. And not just solved, completely destroyed. Let me show you what this thing can do. You take any video, could be AI generated, could be real footage, doesn't matter. You drop it into this system, add a simple text description, and in less than 10 seconds you get professional movie-level audio that syncs perfectly with your video. Here's a real example: coffee cup video with the prompt, "The sound of soft coffee pouring." Perfect pouring sounds that match the visual timing, a forest scene with the vines rustled, the curtains parted, and soft footsteps echoed across the forest floor as someone stepped into the clearing. Complex layered audio that matches every visual element. A brook video where they added the brook is gurgling and the melodious piano solo in the background carries a tranquil melody, with classical charm, which makes people feel peaceful and tranquil. Nature sounds plus musical elements perfectly blended. Car on wet road with just the wheels roll over the wet road. Tire sounds that sync with the vehicle movement. Hunyuan Video Foley just got open sourced by Tencent. That means anyone can use it for free. Now, before I dive deep into this, let me tell you why this matters so much. Right now, we're in this weird phase where AI can make incredible visuals, but the audio part has been terrible. Google VO3 just added some basic audio features, but compared to what Tencent just dropped, VO3 looks like it's from 2020. Here's what makes Hunyuan Video Foley different. First, it has what they call multi-scenario audio-visual sync. That's a fancy way of saying it watches your video frame by frame and creates sounds that match exactly what's happening on screen. Not close, not good enough, exactly. Second, it has multimodal semantic balance. This means it reads your text description and looks at the video at the same time. Then it decides how to blend both inputs to create the perfect sound. So if your video shows a car but your text says quiet neighborhood, it knows to make the engine sound softer and add subtle background sound. Third, it outputs at 48 kHz. That's professional studio quality. This gives you sound that could be in a real movie. And here's the technical breakthrough that nobody's talking about. Most AI systems have what's called modality imbalance. That means they pay too much attention to either the text or the video, but not both equally. Tencent solved this with something called a dual-stream diffusion model. Without getting too technical, it processes the visual and audio information separately first, gets the timing perfect, then it brings everything together. The result, audio that doesn't just sound good, audio that feels real. They train this thing on massive data sets of video and audio pairs, plus their own music library. That's more training data than most companies use for their entire AI models, and the results speak for themselves. They tested it against every major competitor: Foley Grafter, V-Aura, Double M Audio, even the fancy research models. Hunyuan Video Foley beat them all, not just by a little bit, by huge margins. Audio quality, best in class. Video sync, best in class. Semantic alignment, best in class. User ratings, best in class. Every single metric, they dominated. Now let me tell you what this means for content creators. If you're making videos, this changes everything. No more hunting for stock audio, no more trying to sync sounds manually, no more paying audio engineers. You shoot your video or generate it with AI. You add a simple description and you get professional audio in seconds. The applications are endless across every type of content creation. But here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just about replacing what humans do. It's about doing things humans can't do, like creating impossible soundscapes, or generating audio for fantasy worlds that don't exist, or making historical scenes sound authentic, even though nobody recorded the actual sounds hundreds of years ago. The system can take a single video and create multiple different sound versions, same visuals, totally different audio moods depending on your text description. Now let me compare this to Google VO3 since everyone's been hyping that up. Yes, VO3 can generate some audio, basic stuff, background noise, simple dialogue that kind of matches lip movement. But here's what VO3 can't do. It can't create layered soundscapes with multiple audio elements perfectly balanced. It can't take an existing video and add professional audio to it. It can't handle complex scenes with multiple sound sources happening at different times. It can't give you multiple audio options for the same video. And most importantly, it can't match the audio quality. Hunyuan Video Foley gives you studio-grade 48 kHz output. It's like comparing a smartphone camera to a professional film camera. Both take pictures, but one is clearly superior. Plus, Hunyuan Video Foley is open source. That means developers can build on top of it, create new tools, make it even better. Speaking of which, this is exactly the kind of cutting-edge AI breakthrough that I cover in detail inside the AI Money Lab. If you want to stay ahead of everyone else with the latest AI tools and strategies, check the link in the comments and description. Now, let me walk you through how to actually use this thing. The technical requirements are pretty straightforward. You need a GPU with at least 20 gigabytes of RAM. RTX 3090 or 4090 will work perfectly. Installation is simple if you know basic command line stuff. You clone the repository from GitHub, install the dependencies, download the model weights from Hugging Face, then you're ready to go. For a single video, you run one command with your video file path, your text prompt, and where you want the output saved. For batch processing, you can create a CSV file with multiple videos and prompts, then process them all at once. They even built a web interface if you don't want to use command line. Just set it up locally and you get a clean interface to upload videos and type prompts. The processing time depends on your hardware, but most videos finish in under a minute, even complex scenes with multiple sound layers. And here's something cool, the system automatically adds watermarks to prevent misuse, plus it scans for copyrighted content, so you don't have to worry about legal issues. Now, what does this mean for different industries? Content creators can finally make professional sounding videos without audio expertise or expensive equipment. Game developers can generate realistic soundscapes for any environment without hiring audio teams. Film students can add professional audio to their projects without blowing their budgets. Marketing agencies can create compelling video ads with perfect audio in minutes instead of weeks. E-learning companies can make their training videos more engaging with proper audio design. Even real estate agents could add ambient sounds to property videos to make them more appealing. The applications are endless, but here's what excites me most. This is just the beginning. Right now, Hunyuan Video Foley works with existing videos, but imagine when this gets integrated with video generation models. You could type a prompt like peaceful mountain lake at sunrise with gentle lapping water and distant bird songs, and get both perfect visuals and perfect audio generated together. Or you could describe an entire scene: busy coffee shop with espresso machine, quiet conversations, jazz music, chairs scraping, and get a complete audio-visual experience. That's the future we're heading toward, and it's coming faster than anyone expected. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds too good to be true. What are the limitations? Fair question. Here's the honest breakdown. First, it requires decent hardware. Not everyone has a 24 gigabyte graphics card lying around. Second, while the audio quality is amazing, it's not literally perfect. Sometimes you get slight timing issues or unnatural combinations. Third, it works best with clear, well-defined prompts. Vague descriptions can produce unpredictable results. Fourth, like all AI models, it can occasionally hallucinate sounds that don't make sense for the scene. But here's the thing, these limitations are minor compared to what this technology enables, and they're getting better with each update. 6 months ago, this level of AI-generated audio was impossible. Now it's open source and available to everyone. 6 months from now, it will probably be even better and easier to use. The pace of AI development is absolutely insane right now, and audio has been one of the missing pieces. Not anymore. This also raises some interesting questions about the future of audio production. Will Foley artists become obsolete? Probably not completely, but their role will definitely change. Instead of creating sounds from scratch, they might focus on directing AI systems and fine-tuning the results. Instead of spending days on a single scene, they might guide AI to create dozens of variations in minutes. The most skilled professionals will adapt and use these tools to become even more productive and creative. The ones who resist change, well, that's always been a risky strategy in any industry. For content creators, this levels the playing field in a massive way. You no longer need expensive audio equipment, soundproof studios, or professional audio engineers to create content that sounds professional. Your phone camera plus Hunyuan Video Foley can produce results that would have required a full production team just a few years ago. That's both exciting and terrifying depending on which side you're on, but here's what I want you to take away from this. Technology like this doesn't replace creativity, it amplifies it. The creators who learn to use these tools effectively will have massive advantages over those who don't. The businesses that adapt quickly will dominate their industries, the ones that wait will get left behind. And that's exactly why I created the AI Money Lab, to help people like you stay ahead of the curve and turn these AI breakthroughs into real business results. Inside the AI Money Lab, I don't just tell you about new AI tools, I show you exactly how to use them to grow your business, get more customers, and save hundreds of hours with AI automation. We currently have over 19,000 members who are already implementing these strategies and seeing real results. You get access to step-by-step SOPs, over 100 different AI use cases, video tutorials for every major AI tool, and a community of entrepreneurs who are all moving in the same direction. Plus, every time a game-changing tool like Hunyuan Video Foley drops, you get the breakdown, the tutorial, and the business applications immediately. Check the link in the comments and description to join us. Now, before I wrap this up, let me give you 3 action steps you can take right now. First, go check out the Hunyuan Video Foley repository on GitHub. Even if you're not technical, read through the documentation to understand what's possible. Second, start thinking about how professional quality audio could improve your content or business. What videos do you have that would benefit from better sound? Third, if you have the hardware, download it and start experimenting. The best way to understand new technology is to use it. And remember, Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below with your thoughts on this breakthrough. Are you excited about AI-generated audio, concerned about the implications, already planning how to use it in your business? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you want personalized help implementing AI strategies in your business, we offer free SEO strategy sessions where we can discuss how tools like this fit into your overall growth plan. And don't forget about the AI Profit Boardroom, our premium community for scaling businesses with AI automation. We currently have over 1,000 members who are saving hundreds of hours and generating better results using the latest AI tools and strategies. The future of content creation is here. The question is, are you going to be part of it or watch from the sidelines? That's all for today. I'll see you in the next one where I'll be breaking down another AI breakthrough that nobody else is talking about yet. Stay ahead of the curve.